Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Mr. State Security, coming at you with another episode of Star Trek, The Adventures of Citrus Flower, Lieutenant Commander of Starfleet. Let us get right into it. Leaders of the leaders of the Romulan Star Empire have been blinded by their ambition to regain power to the point of madness. We believe they have begun to incorporate Borg technology into their ships. The Talgia were studying Borg technology in a sphere delivered to them by the Hirogen. It is currently in the Politis system. Travel there and destroy it, then determine a method to track down any Borg technology the Romulans may have salvaged. Even a small piece of it could prove devastating. Alright.
I have new missions for you.
Fair enough. That was a mistake. Alright, return to ship. Alright, let's warp to sector. USS Australia, this is our space dock. You are cleared to warp to sector space. Thank you very much. So good to hear from you again. What do you think of my new ship? I'm going to be very much more careful with this one, believe me. Was there something I could help you with? Perhaps you'd like to purchase some commodities? Or if there's something you'd like me to deliver for you, I'm happy to do so. Browse commodities. Yeah, nah. Let's have a look at the exchange real quickly. Fuck it, let's sell some shit. Not use that. Sell that. We can sell that because we're not even close to that rank. Sell the phaser cannon. Exchange. Lieutenant Commander. Personal equipment. Personal weapons. Search. Fuck it, we'll find that. I don't care how much value it is fucking way better than mine. And let's increase our kits. Yes. 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 And we'll also increase our... Yes. Alright. USS Australia, let's see what you got. Yes. Yes. Yep, we'll go with that one. Everything else looks fine at the moment. Alright. Okay, plug across to this direction, and while we're doing that, bridge officers. Where the fuck is... There we go. Captain, we have the Borg sphere on sensors. There are multiple Romulan patrols in the area, sir. We will need to deal with them before we can scuttle the sphere. Raise shields and set a course for the closest Romulan ship. Stop picking up any sign of Romulan ships, and there are no life signs on the sphere. Recommend we destroy it now. Arm weapons. Captain, our top priority should be finding any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There is a Romulan communication satellite in the area. If we program it to to transmit an emergency signal, the Romulans will send a ship here to investigate. We can hide behind the asteroid. If we run minimal power, the mineral content it should disrupt sensor readings. Once the patrol vessel arrives, we can use a reconfigured Class 2 probe to essentially tag the Romulan ship. Even if they're cloaked, we'll be able to follow the probe's energy signature. If there is a base anywhere in this region, we'll find it. Alright. Excellent. Now we just need a place to hide. If we fly behind that asteroid and power down our systems, I think we should be able to avoid detection. It's correct, sir. Romulan vessel is coming to investigate. I have tagged the vessel with a subspace transmitter, sir. We should be able to follow it at warp speed. The The ship has gone to warp, sir. Based on telemetry from the probe, I believe they're traveling to the Gasco system. There is a small colony on a space station there. Laying in a course to Gasco, sir. We can leave as soon as you're ready. Warp to Gasco system. Right in the Gasco system, sir. Scans confirm Borg technology on the station. They have detected us, sir. They are launched several ships and they have activated their defenses. We have the element of surprise on our side for the moment, but they are bound to call in reinforcements. Recommend we eliminate resistance and beam down to the station as quickly as possible. Agreed. Sell the turret, sir, but they'll only be offline temporarily. Ready to beam down, sir. Beam down. So we have arrived in Gasco Station. The station is on high alert. We should expect heavy resistance. Normally, Starfleet attempts to resolve conflicts peacefully, but in the case the security of the quadrant requires an armed response. We should interrogate any scientists we find along the way to determine where the Borg research is located. Defeat guards, interrogate suspects. Well, scientists, acknowledged. Starfleet, what are you doing here? We have traced Borg technology back to this station. We intend to destroy it. Really, I sympathize. The Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it, but we don't have any choice but to work for the Talgir. We're holding my sister hostage to make sure I behave, and she's not the only one. I'll do what I can to help her. You might need help yourself in a minute or two. Your transport was detected and the station is on high alert. Security forces are already on their way. You don't have a chance. We have no choice. We need to stop what's happening here. Promise you try to help my sister and I'll lock all the doors and turbo lifts for you. There, she's near the medical bay. Good luck and don't forget my sister. We'll get her out. Are you from Starfleet? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. We've no love for the Talgir, but I do have a family. If I complete my work, the Talgir will guarantee our safety. Perhaps we can rescue them. Where are they located? Most of the families are being held in the medical lab. You'll need to cross the engineered level to get there. Be careful, some of what they're working on there is quite dangerous. Really? Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. You're talking about devices designed to regenerate damage, replicate themselves, and simulate anything they can reach. If you had a breach in containment, we could lose the station and everyone in it. Thank you. We'll do what we can for your family. Engineering. Hydrogen upheld their end of the bargain, delivered a disabled Borg sphere to the Pilatus system. As a precaution, we have not moved the sphere from that location. I do not want to risk empowering any systems that might trigger the Borg regeneration protocols. However, I do not feel it is safe to begin dismantling and analyzing the sphere's components. The Borg technology shows great promise. I believe we will be able to improve our weapons and shield technology well within the Empress's timeline. Work to interrogate Borg components into our vessels has begun. So far, the process is proceeding as expected. We have increased the combat capabilities of our ships by upwards of 30%. But I still feel like we are barely scratching the surface. There is so much about the Borg technology I do not understand. Some of our researchers have expressed concerns over the risk of experimenting with this technology. I explained the circumstances beyond our control force us to take extreme measures. I suspect they continue to have misgivings, but they no longer share them with me. I now share my staff's misgivings about the line of research. Incorporating Borg technology into our ships is one thing, but this Commander Nevek has taken over our medical bay and is experimenting with incorporating Borg technology into our citizens. Anybody that expresses discontent for their program either disappears or finds their family being held hostage to ensure their cooperation. We should have never sided with the Talgier, and now it is too late. Can begin to express my gratitude, Lieutenant Commander. I am Cheery Prime, one of the colonies that is still neutral in the conflict between the Republic and the Talgier before all this, or as a vocal proponent for the Republic. All I can think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention for my outspoken beliefs. What do you mean? One day I went for a walk on the cliffs near my settlement. I remember seeing something strange and hearing a metallic buzzing. Then everything went back. I woke up in the cell, no one will tell me where I am or why I'm here. What they do say is that I'm a test subject. They're planning on implanting me with Borg technology. I don't think anyone could be so callous, not even the Talgier. We'll get you home, Australia, one to beam up. Good experiment on their own people. My head hurts. Hello, this is Lieutenant Commander Citrus Flower. Just wanted to let you know your brother is safe and on board our ship. Thank you so much. Now allow me to assist you. Those access codes will wipe our computer core, destroying all of our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here without that information. Thank you. Download access codes. Access mainframe. Purge computer core. Epsilon Beta 241. Ready to beam up? Alright, let's beam up. Sir, the Romulans are attacking their simulated ships. We have to destroy them. If we fire weapons at one of them, it will come online faster, but I think I can delay their activation if we get close enough to send a command sequence. Target the nearest ship. I want to thank you again for rescuing me from an unpleasant fate. If I could impose you on once more, would you be willing to take me to my colony? Must deliver a report on what happened to our ruling council. Really like to see my family again. It would be our pleasure. You're ready to depart the system, sir. Okay, depart system. Reporting to Starfleet.
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet intelligence. We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology, and they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There is a 76.77% chance that Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity. You have done well. Live long and prosper.
Alright, now let's choose a reward.
I have...
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
I've heard your recent accomplishments and would like to congratulate you. You're the exactly sort of captain Starfleet needs as an example for young officers at the Academy. Please join me here on Earth to discuss some promising new officers. I'll look forward to speaking with you in person. Alright. Transwarp, Solar System, Earth-Dock.
To Kayla, the survivor you rescued from Demora Station, I have new missions.
Oh, wait for a moment. Beam down, Starfleet Academy. Beam down. Alright, thank you very much. Ready to beam you up on your command and then depart for the Beta Quadrant. Alright, beam me up, Lieutenant. Alright. Begin assignment. Alright, mission journal, incoming hails. Should I play? Hail.
To Kayla, the survivor you rescued from Demora Station, has provided some very interesting information about both the Tal Shar and the new race with which they've allied. Meanwhile, the Romulan Republic and neutral colonies are continuing to report mysterious abductions. We believe these two events are related. Tequila wants to go home to her colony on Serene Prime. The colony there has remained independent from both the remains of the Romulan Star Empire and the burgeoning Romulan Republic. That puts them in a delicate balancing act. We thought taking Tequila home could be a good opportunity to figure out what's happening behind the scenes of the Romulan conflict. We would like you to go to Serene Prime and investigate.
Okay, let's go.
I have new missions for you.
Where are we going? Alright. Of course. While I update the ship. Equipment. Power insulator, shield emitter, sensor probes. Yeah, no, we'll pass on that. I guess we'll just have to... Bridge officers...
On a remote world, scientists are adapting Borg technology to suit their own needs. A Federation crew, caught in an impossible situation, fights to survive. But help may not arrive in time. Who will heed their desperate call? In their anguish, the Romulans could cause a greater tragedy than even they imagine.
Guys, give me a quick moment. Alright. Captain, we have arrived in the Chirini system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. The warships are arming weapons, sir. We might have a fight if we want to return our guests to the colony. Speaking of which, Tequila Luck has a word. Patch it through. Can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. We're already lobbying our council to join them, but the Roman Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess it tells you constructed it. You should be careful. If this isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. This planet is protected by Romulan Starfleet, state business. I'm returning this citizen to her home world. Indeed, identified a citizen. We have no record of that colonist, though she hasn't had to be brought. I don't think so, Commander. Beam down. Can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this plane. I would give you the grand tour, such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see him again. You should talk to a representative from our council. Follow the path ahead. It will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with there. Welcome home. The Councillor. John True, Lieutenant Commander, and welcome to Scenery Prime. Thank you for returning to Killer to us. I'm sure her family is pleased. However, right at an interesting time, I was just preparing to meet with the representatives from the New Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict till now, but I fear we will be forced to take a side. Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship. Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services from our world, and I could not risk refusing them. And to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet. Abductions! A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sealer likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak with the representatives, I'd be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is. I am honoured by your request, Councillor. You are not welcome here, Starfleet. The Councillor feels differently. She's asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. Then she is a fool. The Federation allies of these terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting the planet with callous disregard for the safety of our citizens on this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer. He left me no choice. You had no choice. Those words would have been the excuse of Mostyn since time on the chance, however, that the Council are foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I explained that the Romulan is Siri Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational readiness to keep the planet safe. Terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own losses and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is evidence of our intentions. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough. A pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Commander. What can I do for you today? What is your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I would probably be on my way to one of those Talgier prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Stinnery Prime to resist, but if we all stick together, we will be able to rise up and defeat the Talgier once and for all. You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck. I am biased, but I think I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic. And interestingly, thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from the survivor of Verent, and if this story can be believed, he says no one said he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building. I'll listen to his story. Yes, I was at Verant. My family died there. My friends, it wasn't terrorists who destroyed my world, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Talgier and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Verant has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what our Empress does to her people. I'm sorry for your loss. Beam up. It appears we have done all we can here, sir. Shall we return to the ship? Beam up. Sir, course locked in. Very held there are Romulan ships decloaking. They are hailing us, Captain. On screen. Commander, you are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower shares and prepare to be boarded. You lower shares and prepare to be boarded. So there's a Romulan private vessel here as well. They're hailing us. On screen. You appear to be having some difficulties with Talgier. Please allow us to assist. This is the least we can do for our allies Starfleet. Glad to have the help, Commander. Sergio will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else? No, thank you for your assistance. Remember, we crossed the shield barrier next to the system. For Talgier reinforces arrival. Alright, lay our course. you ready? Okay, Walter Bernat. Right, and various sensors are detecting no sign of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie. Set a course for the planet. So the debris appears to be from a wrong investment. It's old, but it took some heavy weapon damage hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. So this appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conflict to the limited information we have about Elak. There's not enough here for the ship to be been destroyed, sir. Whatever it is, it probably survived the battle. This could be the mysterious enemies that Saviour talked about. Could it be the Alaki? We need more information. So I'm taking the vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. Must have been a sensor echo. Sure it was. Ready to beam down to service? Alright, beam down. The place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. I am not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Acknowledged. So, this colonist died of a plasma weapons discharge. Tissue appears to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. Bioreadings are getting somewhat similar to the readings from the prisoners on Installation 9. The evidence of the Elak involvement is mounting. Take a sample. crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Senators doubtful the colony destroyed themselves. It could only have been the Talgi. Beacon. I think this evidence is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't confront to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered in Installation 18. Get a full scan, Starfleet will want to review our findings. So I'm detecting the suspect's transmission. We can access it here at that console over there. Alright. Play message.
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy. When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
Getting some unusual ratings.
Enemy target on center.
Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration is decloaked and his own weapons. Recommend you and the away team return to Australia immediately. Beam up. If it was a scouting ship, Captain, we drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Acknowledged. Okay, we're receiving priority substation transmission from the Starfleet Command. Do you want me to put on main screen? Your screen. On screen.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open a channel to Admiral Tenney.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virinat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
Well, all right, Admiral.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Walk to New Romulus. Or an emergency alert.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Battle stations.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
Concentrating fire on command. Was expected. Respawn. ready.
Target's shields have failed.
quickly do this. No, ship. Where the fuck am I doing? Ah, it's not available for my ship. None of these are. Well, that's depressing. Keep on being defeated. We have a Romulan Emperor on screen.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
We were honoured to be of service. So we're done here. Are you ready to depart the system? Okay, depart the system. Report to Starfleet.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Alachi, and they are the Tal Shar's new allies. From what you found on Virinat and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Alachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Alright, choose reward. Fucking dual beambank, let's do it.
I have...
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
You have a new power that can be set up to automatically be used. Press the L2 button to show your powers. Use the left stick to navigate this radial menu. Navigate to brace for impact. Press the R1 button to toggle between different auto-execute settings, and change when this power will automatically be used. This power will be used even if it is not set up for quick equip.
You know what, let's have... Okay, thank you very much guys, I'll catch us in the next one. Cheers.